cards are already up. I was not expecting it this soon, but I'm not going to complain.
How's everyone today?
Mm,
Doing alright?
I would be better.
Let's see, I'll take the resounding silence as a...
So, how are you doing?
Okay.
Oh, I have some pies set up in the bus if anyone wants any.
Ooh.
I figured I'd make some. It's been a bit. Got key lime, cherry, and the strawberry one.
So, Rabbit, how are you doing?
Hmm?
I'm doing
Oh,
well.
hello, Rabbit.
How are you?
Okay. Made some pie because I felt like it's been too long. There's some pie sitting in the bus.
Lovely.
Key lime, strawberry, and cherry.
Mm. Very nice.
Guess we're going this way. Because everyone's over here.
I mean, I'd imagine just keeping it for spare armor in case we do face something excessively strong wouldn't be a bad idea, to be honest.
Make it into a shield. Or like something else when your little hand thing doesn't work.
True. I could make it into more. I could possibly commission someone to make it into armor that I could take off.
I mean, we got that crafter.
True. I'll consider that idea.
There we are.
Yeah, I was about to say I could speak to Nicole.
Oh, hello,
See
Amelia.
what she. Hello. See what she's able to do.
Alright, that's a second bit of rice cooked up. That one's probably going to be first because it has some seafood in it. Alright, so we got normal egg rice, got seafood with veggies, maybe make some veggie rice. Getting this all prepared for the little trip. If I'm going to go out there exploring, you're going to need at least something to keep up your morale. I know we don't need to eat, but there's something about just having a nice meal in your gullet.
Food is good for the soul.
Exactly.
Good food, anyway.
Oh yeah, good food. Can't be making shat food. Let's see. It's another portion of normal rice with egg.
Right. Gather on the apropos, please.
Oh, understood.
Meeting time.
Hey.
Glad to have a meeting if you'd like to join us. Over by the main area.
Do that, Blakey.
Their eyes?
Good evening, everyone.
Evening.
Ooh, nice mask you're wearing this time around, eh?
It is tradition.
Fair enough.
I have someone to introduce. A new tenure to the Hatters faction. Citizen.
Aren't you fancy?
Whoa.
This is Vernon.
The president? Yes, that is my name. You may call me Verdant.
Verdant.
I believe I will be working with you all to better ourselves.
Verdant has a particular task, one of which we are now revealing to those who do not already know. Last week, no doubt, a few of you noticed a bit of tension towards the middle of our social time. Through no fault of his own, mostly from his condition, Mr. Kane found his claw rupturing while he was inside of the garden. As a result, all of the plant life has since died. We no longer have a supply of healing flowers. As such, Chosen was elected to alleviate this problem, and over the next coming weeks, Verdant will be taking care of the garden to try and bring it back to its original state. We ask you not to get in his way. Ask him if he needs help, but do not force yourself upon it. His
Understood.
tenure started the day after the garden was burned.
Hmm.
He is familiar with who all of you are, but nothing more than that. He knows you as allies. But it is your job to be as personal, or as least personal as you wish. I just ask that you welcome him and treat him as you would anyone else.
Of course.
He has helped us far more than I can tell you, and will continue to do so far more than I can expect. He will be around for the remainder of today. He hasn't any duties for the present moment. I leave you all with him. I have things to attend to.
Of course.
Thank you.
Welcome on in.
Okay.
Guess we can go with brief introductions. I'm Amelia. I'm the Red Queen. If you guys want to go around to say hellos.
Of course. Greetings, I am Tight. A pleasure to meet you. The pleasure is all mine.
Sapphire.
Oh, you know me already. I am Sapphire.
That we have.
Sky.
How are you? Hi. My name is Stella. I'm in charge of any research you might want to get done, and usually medical stuff.
Should the task arise, you will be the first to know.
Oh, we're all ready for others.
Oh, it's still nice to at least say your name. Don't have to be like that. Oh yeah, name's Ozzy. I'm a little bit of this and that here and there. The name that I've probably done it. But most part, you need something found, well, I don't mind scurrying and looking around and scabbing, sniffing and finding it.
Then I cannot wait to see you do that. Should I miss something important?
I have just been preparing myself to go out anyway, cooking a good enough food. Sure, we don't eat, sure we can't fill our bellies, but what's food if not something to feed the soul and raise morale when you need it? Just something nice.
welcome aboard to the group. If you ever need anything, please don't hesitate to ask. We'd be happy to help where we can. I guess on that fact, I really didn't have anything else. If anyone has anything they want to share, but if not, you can call it there.
Well, if anyone wants to be heading out and exploring and finding things, just let me know. I'm just cooking up food to get ready for whenever that happens, hopefully soon. Don't know when, but it's in the ready. It's in the works.
So we'll hear back from our scouts soon and find a good path for y'all. That's not, you know, throwing yourselves out, throwing your necks on the line.
Anywhere's throwing your necks on the line. We're in a race for
Most of the other
resources,
places.
not for gutting ourselves.
Most of the other places, but once I hear back from the scouts, we'll have to set up the scavenge and all that.
I think you should go along and come along with me.
nothing
You
else,
need more
then-
of the field experience.
If there's nothing else, we can call it there. Dismissed to do what you need. I'll probably be out and about here in a bit. For those who aren't aware, I did make some pie for, I guess, old time's sake that's sitting in the bus. There is key lime,
I had to move
strawberry,
that out.
and
It's
cherry.
next to the. It's next to the tent on the side, cause I had to prepare to make the rice and everything. So I had to move
there's
that out of the way. Sorry.
Yeah, fine. There's pie available.
And if that bloke takes any of the rice, I'm gonna knob him.
Right, you are all good to go.
Damn
I don't have much
bastard!
else on
Seems
that
like
front.
he's.
Oh, can I have a... Oop, pardon. Can I have a word with you real quick?
Big man.
If that is what you wish, I shall indulge.
I wanted to ask, are you a soul or are you a citizen?
I am a resident of Sanctuary.
Okay.
I do hope this answers.
Any food requirements that you need, or...
So, how much of this are you planning on cooking?
At least 5 batches full of rations, and each one is supposed to feed you for a good few days since it's rice.
I see.
This would be batch number 3. Yeah, no, I'm on number 4 actually. Made the other one
What are
earlier
you
before
making,
the
my
meeting.
captain?
Some egg fried rice.
Ooh, oh,
Yourself. Got a big wok since this is what I carry with me. So 3 portions are pure egg fried rice. The one for the day is seafood rice with veggies. Or well, the one for when we go out there, whenever that is. Oh, you need to rely on so many people that are already fighting a war.
don't touch that one then, right?
Yeah, don't touch any of them. They're meant for when we're out there, not in here.
Okay. Copy that, Captain.
Yeah. If you're looking for the pies, they're over there next to the tent on the other side.
Oh, I want to get coffee first. It's a long walk.
Well, at least watch your step of the stuff I have here on the stairs since I can't fucking step in.
You need anything from in there?
I made it. I brought everything up front here so it's in reach.
Key lime.
If I...
Once again,
There
I
you go.
have nothing to do because the plans that I did have, I have been told I cannot do yet.
And everything else here
If
into
at
the
all.
backpack except this one.
So that's nice. Enough of my plans for this season. I'm just immediately gone. and I'm being told like I can't do that shit.
Oi, Kelly, can you do me a favor? Can you put all the supplies I had over there by the stairs up? Can't really put them back in. It's hard to fit back in and out. That's for damn sure.
No problem.
Thank you. Alright, so I got enough rations of rice for everyone that's gonna come with me. Gotta make sure on a pathway it works in there. Put me backpack up. Have a few balls out here and there. Oh, well, if it isn't the distinguisher, how you doing?
I did wanted to say something.
Oh,
The
go ahead.
Hatter wishes to send a message. They say they go by many faces and they tend to use
A lot of water.
Considering what I saw last time, I have a wild guess what happened.
And that I ask you to leave him.
Understandable.
Just know that he is here to help, and that he can be trusted.
Hey, Amelia.
Howdy, how are you?
Not that great.
What's up?
I like ask you like a bit of a deep question.
By all means.
What does it mean to be human?
That answer varies on who you ask. In my opinion, being human is to care. Being human is not only to look out for yourself, but the ones you care about as well. It depends on person to person. Everyone will probably give you a different answer. But for me, being human is looking out for one another wherever you can. But never putting people in front of you. Make any sense?
Yeah.
What's been going through your mind?
I just the reason
How
that
have you two been?
Okay.
I've been
Just having a
okay,
little talk with
I
Stella
think.
here. How about you?
As well as one can be.
Mm-hmm.
My god.
Good to see you out and about.
I'm always out and about, you know this.
Yeah, but I'm saying more seeing around here we can actually see you, you know?
Fair enough, fair enough.
Actually being able to converse. You've been taking your food.
Yes, I have.
Mm-hmm. How are things on your end? aside from, I guess, our recent issue?
They've been holding well so far.
Mm-hmm. If there's anything we can ever do on our end, do let us know.
Of course.
Check with the scouts in a moment to see if they have anywhere that Ozzy and some of the others can go have a look around because they want to go scavenging. Ask the scouts to kind of find somewhere. That won't cause too much issue or too much danger.
I'm sure they can find something.
Yeah, I was gonna go check up on them, see if there's any word here in a bit.
I think that's 3D audio, or 2D audio. Whatever the global one is. I
How's
think
Elise
that
doing?
audio is global.
Could be better.
Mm-hmm. And I briefly walked by. I'm not gonna intrude on that.
She's just a bit upset about some things that has happened recently.
Mm-hmm.
Not much I can do unless she allows me. She's a bit stubborn at times.
Sounds about right. I should probably go. See the rest of the army. Find me a little later, Stella, yeah?
Oh, sure.
Mm-hmm. Catch you around.
Stella is not trustful of the Hatter. I think at this point, Stella trusts the Hatter the least out of everyone. So, that's fun. Need to think of some new things to do, though. All of my plans have been ruined. What can I do? Can't do anything with potions. Can't do the shadow book. Can't do gift, because Naomi's not here. We don't have that many crystals left, so it's going to be difficult to look into those. Let's look at the white hole in the junkyard, see if anything's changed there. I can't do that during session though, because they're gonna get mad at me for that. Leaving Sanctuary is not a good idea.
Miss Stella, if you have a moment,
Yeah,
can I come have you try on some gloves for me?
sure.
Make sure I got the right fit.
Of course.
Thank you. Hope I'm not disturbing you too much.
Oh, no, you're fine. I was just thinking of something to do.
Mm-hmm. Slowly making progress on those gauntlets just to make sure I have the glove portion of it working. Or at least fitting on your hands before I build around it. How are you?
I'm holding up. Could be better, but
Mm-hmm.
this world doesn't exactly allow for that.
No, but kind of try and make the best of what you got. Right. These gloves here, try them on. Let me know if they're too tight, if they're too, if they're too loose. They should fit snug. Should be able to move your hand without any issue. And move your fingers about. If it's too tight, if it's too loose, let me know. How you feeling?
It feels okay. It's a
Feels
bit.
okay?
It's a bit tight around the wrist.
Okay.
A tiny bit.
Around the right. Okay. Around the wrist, got it. Alright. I'll make the adjustments then. Thank you.
Of course.
Make sure those
Thank
are
you
fit
for
before we do anything else.
doing all of this.
Yeah. Of course. Part of the job, right?
Mm-hmm.
Being as Mr. Bahamut isn't around, so.
Going the other way when I'm talking to you.
I
Right.
didn't
That
hear
is
you
all on my
talk
end.
anymore, so I figured
Just want to
you
make
were
sure the
gone.
gloves are okay. I'll loosen them. I'll come bother you later.
Alright, you wee little. Swear it.
Howdy.
Hey,
How you two doing?
Doing just fine. Coming by to see if you have a list of things you want me to keep an eye out for when we go out and explore.
Just any high quality metals better than what we have right now.
Alright,
I need to
just
fix
wanted
up
to
some
be sure of anything
springs.
else.
Just better materials. That's all.
Fair enough.
Tougher metals, stronger hides, so on and so forth.
The hides
Leather.
might be a bit tricky. Leather is
Leather.
definitely a trickier thing. Metal's
Whichever you
not.
can find.
Probably metal's more.
Even if it's cloth, even if it's just some sort of. If you bring me like old furniture, I can strip apart the pieces. Use the leather on that.
Oh, that would be tricky to build, to get out, but I can look into it.
Whatever you can.
Aye.
How goes it?
Everything
Pretty
alright,
well.
Stella?
Thought I'd,
Give me
thought
the
I'd
look that you
give
want to
you
have a
another
talk.
report on how the
No,
new
I'm
thing's going.
fine. I didn't mean to give you that impression.
So far, so good.
No, you're fine.
Although I would
Just
I'm
thought you wanted
bored
to.
and looking for something to do.
I've been practicing with the hook more. and I've
Fair.
noticed
That's why I was cooking all the day when I woke up, making sure I was ready.
Let me get the
When is the expedition happening?
Whenever the Queen's scouts return, I guess. Even though we have someone who's looked at the lay of the land better, we can't be prepared for everything and have scouts out 24/7. Just gonna have to go for it and watch out for what we can. The world is a wild place. The only way to tame it is to look at it and say, are you willing it? But some folks think they can.
Still leaning to the left. I'm gonna have to probably take that.
That's what happened with the ocean, you know. People tried to tame it, and a lot of ships sunk to the bottom before they got it.
I would like to join you on one of these expeditions eventually, but sadly I don't think that's going to be happening this time.
No, definitely not right now. It's all gonna take time. For all I know, it could be a bit longer till we go out there, but it's good to at least be ready now, you know?
I guess. But I mean, the soonest I would be able to go with you is probably in a few months.
Well, by then we might find those resources we need for the crystals, but that doesn't mean we'll still need more adventuring, more looking out there.
Crystals aren't the only thing we need. There's a lot more out there that needs to be researched.
The Wonderlands are a place to see. They're expanding, they're changing. Everywhere you look, there's something.
The
Now,
Wonderlands are a land of wonder.
Aye. Now, at this point, I think I could care less about the army and shit. They're all focused on fighting. You need folks focusing on other things. What I'm doing.
I wish I could
no one
forget
else is
about
gonna
them, but I'm in charge of their health potions.
Well, do they at least give you gratitude for the work you do?
Some of them, not all of them.
I know I'm grateful for a lot of the work you do.
I wish I could hear that more often.
Fair. I mean, I know I don't say it very often, but know that I am.
And with the whole
I'm
Raingarden situation,
thank everyone for every little thing.
with the whole Raingarden situation,
situation?
the Raingarden being destroyed, we aren't going to have many potions for a lot longer. The ones we do have will need to be rationed, and eventually we are probably going to run out.
Definitely gonna have to look into other means of doing this. So Angel didn't have the intention of doing that shit, but well, he's sadly a daft cunt who didn't want to say anything and act like he was fine.
You would be surprised at how many people here are like that.
Well, I got a metal arm right here to knock him, and he's one of them. Walking away from me while I'm having a talk with you. You walked away while I was talking to you, and I thought you were behind me.
You said like 2 sentences and you walked off on your own. I stood there like wondering what the hell you were on about.
I thought we were gonna walk and talk. If you got time to talk, you got time to walk.
Well, you said you needed to go see them, so I figured you were just going to continue on your way over.
I was, and I was gonna be talking to you more and saying things.
Anyhow, before I forget, you did kind of make me realize that I've never actually voiced my appreciation all that often either, so I would like to say thank you. I do really appreciate the work you put in.
You're welcome, Scott.
This is why
Saved
I'm
my
the
life
captain.
on more than one occasion.
And this is why I'm the captain around here.
I mean, I've always appreciated them. I'm just not good at voicing that appreciation regularly, you know?
Yeah. No one here is good
Always
at
been a bit
communicating with each other.
Honestly, because of that makes me want to put this back on.
Announcement to all players. There is a tremble that shakes the ground for a few seconds. Enough to feel, but not enough to knock you off balance.
Can we please just have one fucking normal day?
Alright, who's the wise cunt?
Probably made up with the group over there. See what's going on.
Why is there always shit going on?
Who the fuck is that dumb cunt?
I've just been going.
Oh, let's film it.
Any idea what that was about?
The tremble happens
was
again,
okay.
this time slightly stronger.
Ooh.
Okay.
Right, I'll leave that up to you lot. I'm gonna hide it on the
You might
photo.
feel where that's coming from.
Whatever's happening.
If anything happens over there, make sure to come get us.
Yeah.
That's it. I'm not standing up the rest of the day.
What's fucking happening?
Everyone keep an eye out. I'm going to go check in with our people. He puts a cape and disappears.
When you find the wise cunt, let me know. Fucking shit.
So I assume no one else
Oh,
knows why these
everyone's
tremors
here.
are happening.
I have a best idea as you do.
So we didn't have to go any. Well, there's some people over there. Maybe I don't
A
know.
tremor of the same strength brings out.
Holy shit!
Oh,
Well,
it's not
if
like a
it's
ship
none of
rocking, that's
us,
a lot different.
if it's none of us, then
Roll for you.
I don't like the possibilities.
Getting scared.
From both.
You're telling me.
Well, I'm going to say all of your senses, from the feel of the ground, hearing, sight. This isn't local to here. This is everywhere.
I'm sure. Everything okay?
It does not matter where
no.
you are stood. It happens.
Didn't you feel it? From.
Something's
heard.
wrong. This is
Yeah,
way
no.
out of here.
The mid-meeting when this all started happening.
Rumble.
The hell didn't do this yesterday. Jesus Christ.
Okay.
You didn't do this yesterday. Why?
Alright.
Bubbles, you want to get inside Sanctuary for me?
What?
You want to go in Sanctuary for me where it's a bit safer?
Yeah, probably head back home, little
But
man.
you want to escort them?
Yeah, I'll do that. We can't crawl this time. We gotta be brave. We gotta stand up, little guy.
Gotta stand, buddy.
You got this,
with all
Phobos.
that
Rumble.
With all those.
Yeah, with all that rumble.
You're gonna fucking fall, man.
You want to take him up
Amelia.
and
Carry you? Yeah, I'll carry him. I'll go /RP carry.
Alright.
Yeah.
We can either keep standing around or get to fucking work. Come on.
Is it possible to make earthquakes with high-level earth magic?
Huh? Is the
I'd imagine so.
I would imagine so. I
Looks like a
haven't.
little crack in an earth.
No, I don't think it does.
Alright, so we can't
There
find
is
the
another
source
rumble.
side.
This time you can see things
Oh.
fall off of buildings, cracks appear,
We
creaking of
have
metal.
no idea where the source is.
Oh, we
don't.
Oh boy.
If we just sit around and not find
I
out.
was about to say, Mars, would I have had any slight idea of direction at all, or just all over?
Is it really a good idea to
Naturally,
go this way?
you don't know where it's coming from, just that it's happening everywhere.
Damn.
It does not matter where you are stood.
I have one theory.
Yeah, what's your one theory?
Uh-oh.
Garden?
Actually, wait, let me check something. You check over there at the garden, I'm gonna check something over here.
I'm gonna go check the ear.
I'm not sure this is local to anything, Amelia. Something feels off about these trimmers.
There's a rumble,
Normally when
buildings
people shake
creak,
the earth,
wood
you can
cracks.
I don't think we should be inside right now, but can I spot anything from here in the garden?
The door is still locked and the glass has been glossed over. It's still protected by Elise's magic.
Would you be able to check the garden for us? For a source. I won't pry into the area, but
You're able to enter the garden fine. And you see no differences beyond dead garden.
For wanting to look in the ground, our best bet would go to the forge area carefully. That's a wide open area that's into the earth.
Rumble.
okay. Try not to be inside. If you can, wait outside.
The origin
I don't
of
need
it
anything
was that
collapsing on
close
people.
to us, though I would have been able to notice that. But this doesn't
Well,
feel like it comes from anywhere. It just feels like the ground itself. Something's wrong.
No shit. I'm trying to find out.
The garden holds no issues.
And do another roll for you because of uncanny senses.
It's not the garden.
18.
And the fact that damn, my roll luck is insane today, huh?
Possibly going the wrong way.
You hear a sound from underneath you of what sounds like metal struggling and creaking, straining against itself. And it is going in that direction.
Hell.
Something's moving underground.
As another rumble happens, you can definitely feel that straining metal happening stronger, and again heading in
Wait.
direction towards the pyramid.
Something.
What-
It's not the sewers,
What is
right?
it?
Oh,
Something's digging underneath.
Might well be. Checking the
Wait,
overflow.
what are you saying?
No, if it's already hitting the overflow, it's best if we just head to the sewers to fuck it up.
It's not that simple.
Because we can't. Nothing's that simple.
It's not as easy as going into the sewers and fucking something up. A sewer expedition is
While you are running,
a lot
rumble.
worse than you would. If it's the sewers, we're gonna have to amply prepare. But
My theory with this is the
Everyone can hear
earthquakes.
what sounds like the straining metal muffled underground.
I think whatever earthquakes are happening is messing with the overflow pipe.
oh, is
Then again, didn't you
Because we
just
know
say you
the-
felt it everywhere?
The overflow pipe runs directly under
It's
us.
a pinpoint. It's much larger
yes, it
than.
does.
Fuck.
Oh,
Which means there is a very good chance that this is the false army messing with us again.
This place used. There's stuff. Okay, I mean, if there's stuff in it, then we should probably get it out, right? Because it's gonna mess up the water.
Maybe.
Ooh.
I don't know. I think that there's stuff in the water. I don't know.
I say a weird fish here.
That's Filbert.
That's so good.
Don't
Why
mind
is
him.
there a tall man here?
Excuse me, everyone, real quick, your attention. I stopped momentarily outside, around in the moat. Seemed the moat around Sanctuary, it got like something was going into the water, something dirty and unclean.
Pause.
They're trying to taint the water supply.
Pause where you are. There is a great rumbling that does not stop, and a great straining of metal. And then I'm going to do a dexterity roll for the two people closest to the fountain.
Oh, lovely.
That's a 7.
Oh, good.
That's a 3. So-
There's 3 people
Oh,
close to
no.
the fountain, Mars.
Oh, 4. That's a nat 20. Somehow you're fine.
Uh-oh.
I'm so sorry. That's a nat 1 for Filbert.
Oh, good.
So,
Oh.
with the rumbling, suddenly the center of the Everflow erupts like a geyser. The stream in the middle will double, maybe triple in thickness, and then after a few seconds, the water will entirely stop. Nothing more comes out of the Everflow. Cards going up in 3, 2, 1.
Holy shit.
Ah,
Jesus.
ah, shit. Ah,
With a terrible glugging sound.
Oh my god.
Eventually, the only water that remains is what is above you. At the base of the Everflow, it is replaced with a thick, gunky, oily water that just bubbles out to the
Thanks.
surface.
That doesn't look good.
That's never good.
Right.
Okay. That seems like a job for
I guess
me.
that's why they've been quiet for so long, huh?
Taking a sample.
Probably.
The moment you get close enough,
Careful.
you can just smell and almost
smells
feel that it is
acidic.
caustic. This is bad to even remotely touch. Also, it smells like shit.
Bottomless flask.
Right.
Might want to be careful of that.
Okay.
If it melts even a tiniest bit of that flask, it's gonna go boom.
Everything goes boom eventually. And we don't have time to stick around here.
Looking scary. When the things here go boom. What am I stuck on? Oh.
Yeah, come on, let's get you out of here. Come on. Come on.
God, the smell.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Let's get you out of here. Come on.
That is too
I'll
hard.
be fine. I just wasn't prepared for it.
I'm trying to get away from the smell.
Where'd the fish go?
Filbert?
I don't know. Where'd he go? He was cool.
I think we should move our meeting place for the time being.
Just while the DMs set stuff up, I ask that no one leave the pyramid.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Yeah, stay put.
Has anybody seen Filbert?
This is very alarming. Fucking scary as hell, man.
Oh my god. Stand up.
What is happening? Oh, it's the
You
mirror.
guys didn't see a fish run this way, right?
I'd know if I'd seen a fish.
Okay.
Purple's
The
gone
fish
missing.
is gone.
I think I had current issues, everything else going on right now.
Is he in there?
No, he's not.
Been used to help out you growing that place back up.
Did he fall into a shadow?
I
Like we're gonna have a
hope
long
not.
day.
Did say something about he was hiding in the shadows.
Anyway,
Maybe he has
gather up everyone real quick.
So, petition to move the meeting spot for the time being.
Oh, what do you?
Yeah, we're gonna have to change up our little meeting spot, but in this case, we are gonna have to venture into the sewers for this. Now, for those who haven't been, sewers are not just a place we can easily waltz on in and look around. It calls for a bit of prep. Speak to some of the guards and the other soldiers, secure us a door to go through, because currently they've all blocked off for good reason. What is living down there? We don't know what it is fully capable of, but we have seen that thing devour false army and the like whole doesn't appear to choose a side. So, on that front, there's reasons where we don't openly investigate the sewers or openly kind of use that as access points or anything because of what's living down there. That being said, I'm gonna have to put together a team. Preferably with some of those who've already been through the sewers, but to go find the source of the overflow, follow those pipes through. I know some of y'all have been to the source.
I'd like to raise an objection in a sense. I think others should be doing something while you lot are down there.
We'll do that.
If we're gonna win this, if we're gonna win this, I don't think there's no more discussion here. Right now, they're ahead of us in a long fucking run. And what are you doing?
Figuring out a plan that won't be sending people to their deaths in the sewers.
Well,
you don't know what
figure something out now.
That's what we're doing, aren't we? I am trying to discuss that. Hold on. I am discussing that as we speak. That's what I am actively discussing. What the plan is and what moving forward. Yes, I'm organizing a team. We're going to go through. I want to find people who have been into the Everflow already, who kind of know the general route, which will be leading it through. You want to talk about people who are doing here? We'll get there. I'm getting there. You're jumping way ahead of discussions. We're getting there. Now, on that front, I can't remember exactly who was on that mission, but who was the ones who, does anyone remember who led that first through when we first had the problem with the Everflow? Anyone have any recollection? Okay. Perfect.
I've been to the sewers before, but I don't know if I was on that party specifically.
Then I definitely want to have it one of, if not at least the both of you on this, with someone else.
Understood.
As that, who that other person is, we will discuss it in time, either be me or whoever else. We'll figure it out. In the meantime, the people up here who are remaining back here, I'm going to have you set up different station points for y'all to be at. From what we know, with how Sanctuary works, we should be okay in not having to sit there and guard that block up that's there right now. I will station a few Sanctuary guards here, just to be safe. But for those who are standing by, I need checkpoints out there, possibly through there. Maybe not through there, but mostly out there. Because that's where one of the entrances to the sewer is, or a majority of the entrances to the sewer are along that way. Defense points. We're not allowed to have anything attack Sanctuary while we are down there. We don't know how much the shields can take, this protection that we have in here. If things start banging out those doors like they've done in the past, we don't need anything breaking through.
Oh, shit's fucked.
Perfect.
Miss Amelia, come quick.
Oh, Jesus.
Need me a damn smoke.
Right. Sit rep. Stella?
Shall we remove the helmet?
Right. Sit rep.
Downstairs in the sewers. The first floor's collapsed. There's nothing left.
Got it.
Station 1 and 3. We were being overrun. Something else. They were sentient, but they were ripping everything apart. Walls were coming down, floods were coming in. There was a wave of something, but we didn't have enough time to figure it out. The station's gone. The first 4 platoons have all evacuated.
Okay. Do you have any rough numbers of how many we're down, or no? I'm
We
unsure
haven't had
yet.
a chance to stop and count.
Okay, that's fine. Rest. What have you looked over?
Actually,
I'm gonna save on the potions. I'm gonna try and use my suit
Yes, please.
to, yeah.
the rest of the
Stick close to
platoons
me.
are stationed outside.
Okay.
Anyone who is injured should
Set up a
rest inside
zone.
sanctuary, if possible.
Yes. I'm gonna set up a zone, do some healing.
19.
Here you go. Rest in the meantime.
Any healing from now on should be from Amelia or Callie. I should only be gone to in emergencies. We don't have many
Yeah,
potions
save the
left.
potions for emergencies. We have healers on standby in the army as well. Have to utilize them
From
more.
this point,
Hi,
multiple army
Paris. How
members
you
start to
doing?
ferry into the inside of Sanctuary, taking the injured and setting them down in various places.
Right then, come on, lads.
Right.
Come on, everyone in. Let's go. Let's go.
If we can use by the tent and bus as a triage point. If you want to set people up around there,
Just what I was talking about.
move them over by the tent and the bus soldier. Triage points over there.
It's hard. All right, come on. You
Right.
gotta close the bus. Close the bus.
You guys rest.
This
We'll figure it out.
This way. This way. Come on.
Indeed. Wish it didn't happen that way.
Hurry it up, Jarek. Come on.
I was
come
just
on.
discussing a
Make
plan.
way.
Right then. You.
Some of the men said there was a blur moving around the camp.
Looks like we're moving ahead of schedule.
Follow this pathway. Come on. Keep it moving.
Oi. Kelly.
Huh?
We're moving ahead of schedule. I need your mind focusing.
All right, up over the tree.
Yeah, sorry about the inconvenience. We really should move that at some point.
Yes, we should. Thanks for the help.
Medical
Fuck.
work go
They really hit
bum.
us hard this time, huh? Hmm?
Yeah.
Right, you lot, we need to gather real quick. We need to discuss a
Okay.
few things. We'll leave it to the other healers in the group, in the army.
Alright.
A fine day for Akamesh to be asleep.
Right. Now, we know a bit more. We have areas that have completely collapsed in, blocking our way through. We're gonna have to find a new way in. This is why we prep. We don't know how many soldiers were down, but from what the sound of it is, something is running amok down there. There is something moving in a blur. There's like scraping along stone and metal, and that's all they've heard and seen before losing a lot of our soldiers, what it sounds like. We've had areas have been evacuated for the meantime, because this is a force that they can't deal with, and there's no point keeping them there if they're just going to be cut down one by one without even knowing what's coming after them. On our end, we will gather a team, discuss a team here soon, figure it out, and we're going to have to go through one of the open entrances that haven't caved in. And now, as a change of plan for those who are remaining here, nothing gets in Sanctuary. Triage point and set up over there. For those who are here, assist where they can if they need something to drink, so on and so forth. Help where you can. But we're going to focus the defense on Sanctuary itself. This place is becoming a safe haven for those injured now. This sudden attack. We can't afford to lose those that we've have held up here, let alone lose Sanctuary as a whole. I can only imagine with a good chunk of the soldiers here, this place might be a target to really hurt us.
We're all gonna find other resources while we're sitting here waiting. Hurt us even more.
As of right now, I want to hold off any excursions outside of here. With these tremors happening all over the place, something could just as easily reach up out of the ground to grab you, for all we know. It's happened before.
See.
Our game plan is to discuss, pick those who are going to be on that team, and for those standing by, to really ready yourselves in case of an attack. Our goal is to figure out what the fuck is going on and get the Everflow going again. We are very, very limited on our potions right now. So healing has to either be physical or through my own ability, which I can help as much as I can.
Well, if that's the case, we need a healer here and a healer down there.
Yes, for the most part.
Yeah.
But
Sparking and broken.
that is a call for now. Ready yourselves.
Yesterday, by the Queen, I grant thee a heal.
Ready yourselves. I'll pick the team. Most likely have both Sapphire and Titan on it for sure, since they know the path for the most part.
Part of the archery came down, squid well.
I might tag along with this one, considering my men are the ones being hit hard. I want to figure out what's going on down there. I need the rest of you to hold up here. Sanctuary is home. Sanctuary is the safest place we have here. Don't let it fall. Is that understood?
It's fallen once before. Even if it does fall, we
Alright,
can
where should we
create
station
it.
it then?
The entrances. We're having people stationed at the entrances. Those who are able to fight, I'll try and get some soldiers up, but I can't promise that.
Alright.
Papa?
If that's the case, we need a center point. Probably here's the best
Anything to
one.
report?
Yeah, there are sinkholes popping up. There's one not too far outside of Sanctuary, just a whole underground cave just collapsed in. And from what I'm hearing from some of the guys outside, it's not the only one. Whatever just happened has stretched quite far.
Got it. Right.
I'm gonna get a few people
have
fixed
any
up and head out.
May I make a
Any injured?
suggestion?
You have a triage point over there. Yes.
Send a small team out. Hear me out on this before you say anything. The Dryads, we help them. If this is also hitting them, they could help us.
Don't have the people to
That's
spare
a long
that
way
right
to
now.
go.
It's a long way. We don't have the
Long
people
way
to
to
spare
go.
that trick.
We find them.
We send people.
who's
We
willing.
send people out there, and an attack happens. We are low on numbers.
By the time they'd be back, it could be too late already.
Way too late.
Actually,
We had to take some chances.
why don't you send my squad out? We're gonna be doing rounds to see where these sinkholes have popped up. If we end up passing by, if there's a Dryad patrol group, we'll briefly stop.
I'll go with you. How's that sound?
No,
No,
you're needed
we need
here.
you here.
Need me here. Need me there. I want to go out, start doing things, not sitting here on my fat ass.
You are going to be defending Sanctuary. It's not like I'm just going to have you sitting around doing nothing. There's a
Defending.
sinkhole right outside. Right outside. Anything that comes up from there, we don't know. It's not like I'm just having you sit in your ass and do nothing. You realize how important Sanctuary is, do you? In
It's a
here, we
home,
can't
but
hurt
what are we
each
going
other.
to do without a home if we don't have stuff to support it? What are we going to do if we don't have people helping us?
What are you going to do with your supplies if there's nowhere to take it back to?
We have soldiers. It's not like... There are reasons I have an entire army behind us. armies
people when
out
we
there
can.
doing the. Yeah, do what you can. I'll trust you in picking a squad for that.
My people already have our vehicles. We'll be the quickest out of everyone. Frankly, you can keep the people who are meant to be taking out the core of these issues closer to you.
Yeah. Do your thing when you can. Rest up. Get yourself healed up.
Yeah.
And let you pick your squad for that. Yeah. We have bigger fights to fight. Case in point, anything that's coming out of those sewers that have entirely wiped out a good chunk of our men that have been patrolling and keeping the sewers from coming up to bite us in the ass.
And it seemed they arrived in force from what some of the guys outside saying. It was all at once.
Then that is a call then. For those who are here, we'll defend and make sure nothing comes out of that sinkhole. Nothing that will come out and entirely try and rip Sanctuary apart. Anyone have anything they want to say before? Any suggestions, any ideas for the defending force or?
Appreciate someone with supportive capabilities coming with us if you've got the time.
Of course.
Well, I think you need to make a decision on who's staying, who's going. If not,
I'll head out soon.
Tell me wherever
we'll
you
put
need
this
me.
plan into effect.
I'll leave the choice to you.
We'll have me, Sapphire, Titan. I'll see if I can spare another person. For right now, that is the 3. That will go down.
Alright.
I need the rest of you to make sure nothing comes out of those sinkholes and tries and attack Sanctuary. Remember, our fighting force
There is a
are the ones
gliding
that take on
sound
the
as the slop in the middle of the overflow drains away.
Our forces right here, our group, we handle the things that the armies can't. So in that front, we owe it to the injured here to make sure nothing comes after them. They have saved our asses more than once. More than you guys realize. It's our turn to return the favor. Defending force, ready yourselves. Prepare yourselves. 'Cause Lord knows what's coming out of that thing.
Get back. Just in case. Better me than you.
None to worry. I am more durable than I seem.
Right. Part of the defending force, get ready yourselves. We don't know when anything's gonna come out of that sinkhole, so just always be ready. We'll figure this out. Right. It's not gonna be fun. Lord knows whatever's gonna come out of that sinkhole. Get ready.
There's my plans again. I was going to research whatever that goop was, but it's gone now.
I wish
Rest
Angel
up
was
what you
here to
need.
do a scan.
Bring the injured here. We'll protect them.
Fucking hell.
You've done enough to save our
Alright.
asses. Now it's our turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna let the other squaddies fix up and get some rest.
Mhm.
And when
Yeah.
we're ready, we'll head out. I'm gonna take the dock with us.
Very well.
I'm gonna do the usual patrol routes, but I'm just gonna speed. It's gonna be to get a cursory
Yeah.
look to see where these things have popped
That's
up.
perfectly fine.
We can probably make a detour past the usual bit of the forest, and if we encounter any of the usual guys that wave to us over the forest wall, then we'll flag them down. But
do what you can. Sanctuary's triage. Bring any of the injured here. We'll handle them.
Probably leave that to the other scouts. They're better suited for footwork.
Okay. I guess Sapphire, Titan, let's prepare.
Understood. Is there any special preparations you would like us to say?
Be on your guard.
Want something to protect against the cold. It's gotten very cold down there.
Okay. Try and find some clothes or something. Pick something up.
So it's slippery and damp and gross and awful.
Right. And I think this is prep time.
Come on, Doc.
Try and assist where you can. You don't need to use potions if you can't do any like
Yeah,
stitching up or whatever have you.
I'm going to be focusing on doing as much physical healing as I can.
Yeah, perfect.
I wanted to see if there was a way I could research whatever goop that was, but it's gone now.
We'll figure it. I don't know. I don't even know what that was. If it's anything like the goop we've encountered.
That was one of my thoughts, was that it was false MT goop, but
We'll let you know what we find on there.
if you can bring back anything for me to research, that would be appreciated.
Do our best.
Thank you.
Get this ever back going again.
I'll be at the gate. Call for me if you need me.
Mm-hmm.
Softly channel. Okay.
Apologies if this is like the wrong call to me, but I'm already prepared for any eventuality. But I feel that any other preparations that I could possibly make for a venture in sewer would be resting and preparing a proper mental state for the horrors that lay down there.
By all means, do what you need to do. We'll head out soon.
I do apologize. Of course, I will be out. If any of you notify me, I will be out quite soon. I do apologize for this, but I feel it's best.
No. Prepare yourself. If that's anything to prepare yourself, prepare yourself. We're not heading out immediately. We have to figure out an entrance and prep our way through.
Of course.
Well then. This is interesting. Okay. What the fuck am I supposed to do now? RP tending to wounds. What is that? Okay.
Really?
Some advice for you, Ozzy. Amelia doesn't have the ability to think ahead that far. She won't assign you a job unless she sees it as immediately necessary.
So she's a. Sorry for my laughing.
She
But
is not
you can
fit
see
for
what's
her
funny
role.
about it.
Yes. She knows that she's not fit for her role. She took it because no one else would.
Then let's keep her to her army and to keep us to where we sick fine.
That's why anytime something like this happens, I always give myself a job. I don't even enter a dialogue with the rest of them.
I just think it's wise to at least offer ideas.
It is wise to offer ideas, but they often have a lot of their own, and they're not the most open to other people's. Not all the time.
Ain't that grand?
What's up, little rock
Sapphire? Do you need something as well?
How you been?
Oh, you know, tending to the end of worlds. Nothing special.
Sounds like we're having here, so says we're here.
Mm-hmm.
I think Cheshire might be around here soon. I'd recommend you talk to her.
Wonderful
You got something
idea,
else to
honestly.
talk to
Best damn
first?
idea. No, I'm aware. I'm waiting.
Huh. Alright.
I know you want immediate action, but not when it comes to this. I would agree with you if it were anywhere else, but it's the sewers. Can't blindly rush into those.
I was trying to get past another point. Sewers, at first, yes, until I learned things. What did we just leave, Sapphire? Tell me.
And by all means, go on down there. Meet the Bandersnatch.
That's
meet you back
not
up
my
here.
point, Rabbit. They're talking. Let them talk.
Yeah, this is. They're missing the point. Everyone is missing the point. The point here is not that he wants to do shit. He doesn't. The point is there's not enough being done. Yes, there's people preparing for combat, but then there's a whole other group of people not doing anything. Just sitting on their fucking ass. And, like, um, people don't listen. That's the thing, people don't listen. And this is. Okay. Okay. I'm crashing out. I need to. I need to calm down.
Filbert?
Yeah. Sorry,
How are
I
you
was.
doing?
What? Yes. Oh, comforting the brave souls right here.
I asked, how are you doing, not what are you doing?
Oh, I'm holding their hands. This fine young man. He can't see right now, so I'm holding his hand.
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling dizzy. What happened? All the water's icky now. I can't touch it.
Yeah, the false army, it seems, has poisoned our water supply.
What?
We are sending a
Our
team.
water?
Yes, we're sending a team down into the sewers as soon as possible to go investigate.
Oh, are you going? It's dangerous.
I'm not going. I don't have the ability to defend myself just yet. I will soon, though.
That's okay.
I'm better suited to staying here and helping those who are injured.
Yeah.
In terms of water, though, is even the pond back there polluted?
Well, which one? What pond? Hold on.
The pond in the back.
In the back. There's a pond here.
Yeah.
Oh, you
back
mean
here.
that thing? Yeah, I went over there and it was all weird and icky, and I didn't know how to touch it. So usually I go in there when no one's looking to bath, but now it's just bad.
Mm,
This is a
that's
problem.
not.
I'm a fish. I need
This
water.
is a problem. I will see if there's anything I can find at the junkyard for you.
Okay, thank you.
Of course. The treasure is bound to have something.
Don't do anything too rash, though. Old Filbert's strong.
I know you're strong. I've heard a lot about your strength.
You have?
Yeah. From
Oh.
the others who knew you in the old Wonderland.
That happened such a long time ago.
Yeah.
Filbert doesn't remember much.
From what I've heard, that was about 3 years ago now. That's when the
Wow,
plane
in
shift
fish
happened.
years, that's like 25 years.
That's a lot of years.
Yeah. I remember when you were like a little small. Maybe that was someone else. And you were like, oh.
I think there was someone else.
Oh.
You can't help but laugh.
That's okay.
Rock is so good at this shit.
Have you made any new tonics lately?
I have a few new ones, yes. But
all
of them require the Everflow.
Yeah, that is a big problem.
And they also require the petals of the healing flowers, which just got destroyed.
Oh, that's also a bigger problem. How are we gonna eat yummy food without cool water to make soup, and how are we gonna make medicine without the water to mix?
We have a stockpile of potions and such, but
Oh,
we have to
okay.
ration them and only use them in absolute emergencies.
I mean, I feel like we're gonna be using a big portion on all the boys and girls that come back from outside. So,
Well,
I want to count
the
on it. Really lasting.
sanctuary has a wellspring that has ambient healing magic in it.
Oh,
And there are some of us who have the ability to heal them through more physical means.
ooh, that's very
So
useful.
the potions will only be used for those who absolutely need them.
Hmm.
Do you have any? Do you have anything to do while all this is going on?
No, not really. I was standing by the well over there, and then, whoo, the water went, pow, and then I flew in somewhere, and I fell off a tree, and now I'm here. So,
Oh, so that's where you went.
yeah. Oh, so many things happened in like span of 5 minutes when I disappeared. Jeez, this place is, oh.
Yeah, this place does get very crazy. But if there's no skills that you can really use at this time, I think helping out with those, with the doctors would be a good idea. Helping
Yeah,
run
yeah.
supplies for them.
Good idea. I'll help carry things for them.
It would be very much appreciated.
Are there any herbs we can gather?
Everything was in the garden, pretty much.
Oh, yeah. Oh, oh, wow.
Yeah, it's a real shitty time right now. We are in full
That's
panic mode.
hey, okay. No one panic. We're gonna be fine.
We are going to be fine. That much I can guarantee.
What about the giant mushroom?
What about the giant mushroom? Is there something you think you can do with it?
I don't know. I mean, Mr. Rabbit, goodness, you're here. Have you heard? This place went, and then the people were like,
I have a lot
yeah.
of people I was tending to out there. Yes. There's
What are we gonna do?
There's 4 battalions of people that I have to take care of.
We can't really leave here until they get back, to be honest.
Yeah.
And right now I have some visitors that I really must attend to.
Oh, okay.
Then go, Rabbit. We got this.
So I was
Stella.
looking for. I was looking for.
Where are they?
If you happen to
We
see
haven't
him.
The
seen
Cheshire? I haven't
The
seen her
Cheshire
yet.
and I are busy at the moment. We are entertaining guests from outside that have felt the shift. So if you pardon me.
You're fine. Go on and do your work.
Take care, Mr. Rabbit.
Thank you, Philbert. Thank you all.
Still can't get used to that.
I guess she's tending to people outside then.
Yeah, like I said, maybe the mushrooms, those are edible, right? Maybe, I think.
Mushrooms?
No. I wouldn't trust a mushroom. Unless you know what you're eating.
What are you talking about? Do you know something?
The mushroom, I don't, yes? Who said my, yeah. Who said my name? Was it you? Sky!
Hey, Silver.
Wait.
Hmm?
Okay, I had to make sure you weren't the shadow version of yourself. I don't know where he's been, but I haven't seen him in like 25
he's
years.
No, we encountered it in combat and I defeated him.
You... What the?
Don't worry about it.
You can start to call cards there as you wish. Come to gentle close. Those that want to see a separate scene going on, you can respawn, spectate at the third teleport. There will be a small scene happening.
Goodness gracious.
Bonus content? No way, DLC.
Alright, stand still, pal. Hold on.
Oh, wait.
Knock him into his astral form, let's go.
Shoot. I'll dodge.
I am definitely going to be watching this.
But damn, you guys are making an early session tonight.
Wait, what? Lowell is here? Why is Lowell here?
Yeah, it's like 29:38 my time.
I feel bad for poor Ozzy. He wanted to talk to the Cheshire, not get nothing.
I did!
You need to...
I know, and I'm here.
We can do it after if you're still good.
Card's gonna be called at that point.
Metal Gear. 3, 2, 1.
So, what can we do for you?
Not really a case of what you can do for me. Yeah, because of a mutual problem.
Yes.
Oh, this is Druids. Is it?
Little would be a bit of an understatement.
Or not? Well, it's definitely not
enough that
full
you
set.
had to get involved in of all places, an afterlife.
The book closing has presented fragility problems across the other stories.
Oh shit.
Usually, when a book closes, it's slow and natural, and the souls are more or less recycled into other stories, or the book is reopened under different context. That didn't have the chance to happen.
Right.
The book snapped closed, and we still are trying to figure out how it happened. But because of that, there is now billions of souls that are making up quite a lot of power drifting in the void.
Yes. And I have no place for them.
Nor do I. Just part of the problem.
So we need to make a new one.
As I understand it, your realm as of current is rather malleable, to put it nicely.
Would I welcome them? Yes. Would it be fair to them? No.
No. So, what I am proposing, for now, to avoid having to call upon higher powers that none of us would like to deal with, is if you would allow me, I would create a sort of bubble out of the reach of the normal part of the realm, closer to either your or your own domain, where only entrances via doorways would be able to get into. And we would contain what hasn't already flayed at the edges.
I would need.
I understand you're going through turmoil at the moment.
Yeah. There's. A real nice way to say it. There's forces here that would forcibly enlist, shall we say, a few billion people if they had access to them.
Which is why I was going to suggest either your library or your personal domain that few have access to.
Hmm.
You don't
Look
realize
at
how
Cheshire.
target that they would be in, as both of our realms are targets at this point in time.
Right.
Far more difficult to get into
We need
the
more
open
people.
plains, though.
Yeah.
True. But if one falls, they're doomed.
Let's either that or condemn them to oblivion, and then we all get in trouble.
Right. And that's not
Currently, I don't have a solution aside from creating a bubble somewhere, and I don't have the room in my realm
I
because
can't let them.
contained.
I can't just let them disappear like
A flood of people in either realm would cause an uproar of chaos, no doubt.
right.
We're weighing up physical, metaphysical abilities.
Who usually handles the story though?
Unfortunately, when the story realms break apart, it falls upon you.
Yeah.
Your realm is that of in-between. It is your job to pick up those who have nowhere to go, is it not?
Yeah. And that's why I can't just let them disappear.
Again, that would cause higher powers to become more fraught than needed.
I will sacrifice my library if I need them.
It's either that, or we all pull together a little of our own powers to create a temporary suspension, but that would leave all of us rather unavailable. But it would be the safest option. We would each need to pull in a certain amount of creation and containment with our own core abilities to create a subspace large enough to contain them and for us to drift in and out of. But that would no doubt leave all of us quite weak.
I've already been weakened once before. I don't need to go through that again.
Merely listing options.
I know. I will not chance another creation of something like Ipsum.
I'm still baffled why you let that thing go. Cheshire, your thoughts?
I'm curious what his are first. This would take us out of the game for I don't know how long if we do the option B. Option A subjects them to this. Granted,
And
yes,
more
they're
than
a bubble of their
likely-
own, I know, in one of our safe areas. But
I mean,
still, there's a
libraries
chance
are
that that
easy.
thing could find a way in there, and that's a whole
Yeah.
fresh batch of crap we don't need.
I don't want them taken by the moon. I don't want them taken
But
by
I also
the
don't want to be taken out of the picture in case something happens again.
Right.
I have the feeling, though, whoever's domain it does end up inside of, you're going to be a bit unavailable. It ends up in your library, that's your domain to look after. Which then would put a weight on you.
We can't be away.
It's either that or potentially incur the wrath of two people that we don't exactly want to see.
I'm not going to have.
We don't have many
options.
options.
We've built too much.
Even if we were to redirect him towards the story realms, we can't guarantee that's not going to end up worse.
Right. I don't need a whole mess being bigger. This is. I hate being in a balanced unbalance.
From what Llewellyn has found, however, we do have a slight lead on why this has happened, and it is most certainly by mortal hands. Someone has found a way to unravel wherever, whoever, whatever the key component is hidden inside of, and forcibly close the story that way.
Right.
But it's just the how and the when and the where that's the issue, given that there's nothing there.
Hold on. I'm piecing the story together slowly.
As much as the realm runs on separate to us, the longer we wait, the more souls at the edges of the ball, as I'll call it nicely, are starting to flay and disappear.
Give a better rapport. I'll give up my library.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
It takes you out of the picture for a while.
Not like I can help them any other way. You're
That is
needed
your wish.
in more places
Your
than
library is more secluded and hidden than mine.
Right.
That is your wish. I will.
Okay. I'll sacrifice the library.
It's not so much a sacrifice.
It's not really a sacrifice.
I know it's not a sacrifice. I will use the library as the holding spell for your
You want it to
creation.
sound more dramatic so he comes off as more of a hero.
Anyway. We'll try and pick a closer time to when you're less busy. Try and put an optimum moment. Also when it's going to go more unnoticed, but easy said than done.
I mean,
I do have an offer to alleviate some of the problem. Make sure you're not entirely out of the picture.
fair.
Two people that you are already familiar with. That would be able to act as an envoy in your stead, either for the library or elsewhere.
I have my Reapers. They know what to do.
Yes, but as far as I've understood, they're already busy as it is.
And I do have Cheshire.
It's more so that you can try and continue with your day-to-day without as much interruption. You are strapped quite thin, from what I have witnessed. I have enough manpower to spare if needed.
Understood. And I appreciate that. But only if you can spare them.
Once we've set up the bubble, why don't we talk further on that topic?
Alright. Fair. Lovely to see you in the way.
And we must be off to the library, I suppose. It's done. The preparation for the bubble done, at least, before we start funneling everything through.
Right. Fair enough. Off to the library.
See. No fucking way! Minecraft 2!
Man, that was a great Jesus Christ.
That is codes
You're
down.
welcome. You're welcome, by the way.
Why?
Because Cheshire is still going to be around now. Because if I...
Alright, thank you for joining me on this session of Wonderland. Next session will be a combat in the sewers. Hopefully to figure out what's happening with the other foe. It is, it will be, of course, at 8 p.m. EST next Monday, as always. I hope to see you all then. Until then,